Hi guys, I'm Lori,
I'm David.
and this is Mermaid and Jedi Adventures.
Today we have a special video. Lori's going to show you some crafts she likes to do. This is to get you excited to go to Disney, or if you want to create a few things for around the house.
So I'm going to do two Disney crafts today, really easy. They're both Pinterest inspired and they're both things that we've done before. So the first thing we're going to be doing is just a really simple Disney coaster. So you can pick out what color coaster you want, what color paints you want to use, and really individualize the coaster. You can also pick out what sort of Disney image you want. This looks really cute with a castle on it as well as a Mickey head. So what I've done is I've taken just some construction paper and I have cut out a Disney head so that I have a little template here that's going to be going down. So what I used, this is where DIY comes in handy. What I used to cut out the template was this Keurig cup as the big circle here, and then I just used my glue stick lid as the little circles. So it doesn't, you don't necessarily need to have anything specific around. For a lot of other templates, I've used small plates or bowls or dimes or pennies, depending on how small you want your template to be. So this one is really simple. So this is a pre-bought coaster, so you can get a coaster in whatever color you'd like. This one is gold on one side and black on the other. For this craft, I've decided to use sort of a black and silver theme, so we're going to use the black side. So you just take your little template and you kind of figure out where you want it placed on the coaster. So that looks about good to me. Now this is where city hands come in. I mean, you could put a tiny dot of water-soluble glue on here if you want, but I'm just going to kind of hold it. I'm using a silver acrylic-based paint marker. These are pretty easy to find in a lot of different craft stores. I know Michael's has them and a couple of other places. So you're just going to make sure that you shake it up if you need to shake it. Take off the lid. And what you're going to do for this, whatever your template may be, is sort of firmly hold your template down and then kind of dot around the outline. So this is where I want it to go. And just sort of slowly dot. You can always fix it later if you don't like your dots or they're not uniform enough for you or they're not too small. We're going to be putting more dots kind of along, kind of faded out a little bit, not along the outline, so it'll work even if your dots aren't exactly perfectly spaced. Careful when you move your fingers, you don't move the template too much. And again, you can always tape this down or hold it down or kind of put a dot of glue if you want. So that's what we have. So as you can see here, like I put a little bit of a smear here. So David, could you please pass me a Kleenex? If you catch it right away, it's good. Even if you don't, it's okay because we're going to be putting more dots kind of on the outside as well. So I think that's already set. Yeah, that's okay. So you can see there's like a nice Mickey outline here. Now that you have that template off, you can kind of go back and just put a few more. Some of the dots are not how you want them or they're not big enough. And then the outside part, you can do whatever you'd like. I just like to do a few more dots. Just to kind of make a polka dot effect on the outside. And again, if you want, you could use different color markers. This would be really cute if you kind of used like a rainbow and did a whole bunch of different color dots. If you use a silver or gold paint pen as well with the castle, it looks really cute. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's no perfect to it. It's still going to look really cute. So I think that looks good for now. And again, I mean, this is not some professional thing that you're doing, but it does look really cute. Oh, there's a couple of smears right here. Just make a couple of bigger dots. Fix it up. So that is this one here. So if you want, if you're using an acrylic or oil-based pen, it should set pretty well. If you want, though, wait till it thoroughly dries and then put a coat or two of Mod Podge on there to make it a little bit more waterproof. So that is our Mickey coaster. You can use different colors, you know, for a set. Again, that's a little smudge right there. It happens. You can fix it up. I may use a nail polish remover later and just kind of go around that before I seal it up, just to kind of clean it up a bit. So that's our first easy craft. Hi guys, for our second craft we're going to be doing some mousekeeping envelopes. So mousekeeping is housekeeping at Disney. Mousekeeping is a cute little play on words. So with mousekeeping, they are fabulous. Not only do they, you know, help sort of clean up after you, but they also help to make your stay special. They put little Mickey towels on your bed, or we've had things on display in the window. They've sort of added our buttons or things that they found to our little display, which is really cute. So this is just sort of a quick way of how to make a colorful, bright envelope and personalize it for mousekeeping. You could also use this for any kind of gratuity envelope for another hotel, or if you want to provide a gratuity to the Magical Express. It works for all different things because you're the one who's going to be personalizing it. So first things what we're going to need is a piece of construction paper. We're going to need a glue stick, scissors, some markers, decals, or any sort of cutouts that you want, some markers. I got a bunch of different packs of markers, and also a glitter stick. That's optional, but it turns out to be cute as well. So the first things we're going to do here is to make an envelope. So you're going to need 3 parts to your envelope. You're going to need sort of 2 sides and the flap. So just sort of approximately divided in half. It's not perfect, it's okay. I always shoot on the side of, in case the flap being a little bit short, that's okay. So fold that in half. That's good. And then fold your flap over. Okay, and make sure you have some good creases in here. Run your nail on it, and then open it up. So next thing we're going to do is, I guess we should have said this, you need a spare piece of paper or blank piece of paper or a ruler. Take that, just about an inch or so on either side. You're going to take one of your markers, and this does not have to be perfect by any means. Put a dotted line or a straight line, however you'd like to do it. This is the part that we're going to cut to make an envelope, sort of a flap to fold over and glue. Same thing on this side, just about an inch. And just put a couple of dots. This is just, you're just basically right now making a scissor guide. Perfect. Okay. And then the part that you want to keep is this inside part here. So you've got, again, this is your 2 pieces, that's your flap. So you want to cut, so your little dots are showing, that doesn't matter because that's the part that's going to be glued inside. So there, and then cut the flap. And just do the same thing on the other side. Just cut out the little fold over part and do the same thing for this side. Okay. So next thing you want to do is just at the dotted line here, fold over your flap. Use your nails or your fingers to press it down firmly. You're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. And then just take your glue stick. Elmer's glue would work as well. I just find glue sticks a little less messy. And just glue on there. Take the other side, fold it over, and there we go. Sort of tuck it in, and just press your glue. So just like that, we made ourselves a little envelope. So that's where that's going to go. So this would work in a pinch too if you ever are running out of envelopes or you wanted to make a homemade card. This is a really good template as well. So now we have our envelope. There's plenty of room to put some money in. So then it's basically just do what you feel on the front. So this is the front flap. So we're going to be going to Disney. So we're going to put housekeeping on the front, and then you can use whatever colors you'd like, whatever markers you'd like. Sometimes Sharpie shows up a little bit better, and then for this one we're just gonna, for the M, so this will dry clear with some glitter. Now you can put anything else you want on here. So let's put a sticker on there. See, will this will fit anywhere on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another sticker, put it on there. Just take a couple of different markers. Put a couple of little swirlies. Again, you can put stars on here, you can put anything you want on here. And then, because I'd like to put that little Mickey guy on there, just put a little glue here, and he can sort of be my, like how people put a stamp on an envelope, you'll put your little Mickey guy on there. Just put him right there. There. And there's your little envelope. So you can just put your money in there. And now Mousekeeping has a lovely little envelope for them, for their money to have as well. So again, this would work for anything, but I think it's really cute, and we have a bunch of different ones for our upcoming trip for our Mousekeeping envelopes. So I hope you enjoyed these two crafts, and until we talk to you next time, take care.
Take care.